There are people who struggle to face life obstacles, and also there are people who seem able to easily bounce back from failures. Those who seem to be more resilient don't necessarily have everything under control. Their life is not perfect at all. However, they somehow tend to find the way to manage adversity in the right way and eventually come out of it stronger. What follows is they follow the 7 habits that usually are common in the mentally strong people, and now we will discuss those 7 habits so that those can help you to build strong mental health. So let's start with it. So the first thing is they focus on the things they can control. It's not a coincidence that I am mentioning this point before all others. Guys, see, before anything else, mental strength means knowing where to focus your energy on. It means using it wisely. As Amy Morrison mentions on the article published on Inc. that mentally strong people focus on productive tasks rather than concentrating on the things that frustrate them and that they can't control. Let me give you an example. You are working on the project at the work, but you still don't see results. You don't see any results. Your metrics are not so good, but you know it takes time to eventually or actually see the improvement. All you have to do is keep working. In this situation, mentally strong person would ignore the metrics for a while. He will ignore whatever the results he is getting now and he will focus on the improvement, what is actually matters, and that drives the results. But here in this situation, mentally weak person will spend the time on complaining and sharing the frustration with their colleagues and consequently focuses less energy and time on the things that matters. Habit number 2 is mentally strong people don't take everything personally. Mentally strong people don't take things too personally. If someone doesn't say hi or doesn't smile back, it's not the end of the world, and they know that. They know that person might be just having a bad day. If someone they hardly know criticizes them, they don't invest too much time and energy to think about it. They might use that negative comment as a constructive feedback, but nothing more than that. They don't waste their time and energy on that because what they truly care about is what they think about themselves. So you focus on continuously improving on who you are so that one day you can feel proud of yourself, because your goal is to not to please everyone but to become best version of yourself, and that should be your goal. Habit number 3 is nothing can distract them from their life purpose. There is a nice analogy that I have heard few days back on the Instagram reel which explains this perfectly. Imagine you are at home, you are cooking pasta, the water is already boiling, but you realize you do not have salt. So you decide to quickly go to the grocery store around the corner and it will just take for you 4 to 5 minutes. So it's not a big deal. You can leave the pasta to cook for no more than 8 minutes as it is indicated on the package, and you can come back. So on the way to the grocery store, you stumble upon a friend that you haven't seen for a while. You say hi, hug them, and you tell them that you are in a hurry and you can call them later. Of course you do that, otherwise your pasta will boil forever, right? That's what mentally strong people will do in their life. The salt is something that is key to your life purpose. In that certain moment, your friend is the distraction at least in that moment, and the pasta is your life purpose so that you are not getting distracted from anything. Mentally strong people have a purpose, a life purpose, and they don't let anything distract them from it. And that is what you have to do to build a strong mental character. Habit number 4 is they focus on the present. As Amy Morrison mentioned in the Inc., mentally strong people focus on the present instead of thinking too much about the past. They don't let their past to distract them. See, it's okay to think about the past and see it as an opportunity to learn from the mistakes that you have done. But it's not okay to focus all your energy on it and obsessing over it. Guys, don't do that. This goes hand in hand with the first point that we have discussed in this video. Mentally strong people know that their past is one of the things that they cannot control because it's gone, while their present is the only thing that they can control. And that's what you have to do. Focus on controlling your present. Focus on building the good habits. Focus on developing yourself. And that's what you have to do. Habit number 5 is they don't feel the need to judge others. Mentally strong people focus on how to grow. Their priority is to become the best version of themselves. So they don't waste their time and energy putting others down to feel better about themselves. As Psychology Today explains that that's something people with low self-esteem do. Guys, mentally resilient people don't need to judge others. And also because they understand that you never know for sure what's actually behind other people's action and what is the reason behind their decisions. Habit number 6 is they set healthy boundaries. Brené Brown said, daring to set boundaries is about having the courage to love ourselves even when we risk disappointing others. Setting boundaries is an essential to protect and maintain your emotional health, your mental health, so that you can focus on your life and the things that matters for you. Guys, it's an act of self-love. Unlike other people pleasers who tend to prioritize other people's needs over theirs, mentally tough and strong people know when they have to set the healthy boundaries, when they have to say no, and they are not afraid of that. They are willing to say no even when they know that they might disappoint someone by saying no. Habit number 7 is they embrace failure. As we mentioned before, mentally strong people see failure as an opportunity to learn and grow. They use this as a tool to succeed. In Forbes, Travis Bradberry mentions that your mistakes pave the way for you to succeed. The biggest breakthroughs comes typically when you are feeling most frustrated, when you are feeling most stuck. It's this frustration that forces you to think differently, to look outside the box and to see the solutions that you have been missing in your life. And guys, I couldn't agree more. Another point worth mentioning is this: while using your mistake as a tool for your growth is the best thing that you can do. You shouldn't fall into the trap over obsessing over it. That's the mindset mentally strong people adopt. They acknowledge the mistake if they have to. They analyze it if they need to. And they move on. They learn from it and they move on. Mental resilience is one of those skills that anyone can learn eventually and master it in their life. So here is the summary of habits of mentally strong people have in common. So the first one is they only focus on the things they can control. They don't take everything personally. Nothing can distract them from their life purpose. They focus on the present. They don't feel the need to judge others. They set healthy boundaries and they embrace failures. So these are the 7 habits mentally strong people have, and they use those to become more stronger. If you want to become mentally strong, if you want to have a resilience in your life, then you need to work on these habits. Work on these habits. I will see you in the next video. Thank you guys. Thanks for watching this video. If you like this video, please do not forget to share and subscribe to the Top 5% Club. If you have any questions, if you have any suggestions, please drop them into the comment box. Until next time, my friends, start today for better tomorrow and take action now and be visionary.